Alright, let me see here. That's that little crazy face. Oops. Let me switch over to my my appropriate input so I can see what's going on. Instead of looking at a dark room. Of course, this is they're cutting to here. Alright, so this is my hardcore epilogue. This is the what I'm going to do for just having beat the 9th mission. I don't think they give you credit for beating the whole game.
I'm getting too used to this.
Mission, so.
How long?
Weeks. Relax. You haven't missed much.
The Ark and the Sleepers, they're safe in the sphere?
Let's do this one.
You better like where we parked, because it's home now. The Sleepers wake to an amazing view.
We did it, Dad. What about your implant and Sam?
I am once again helping the Pathfinder activate Remnant. Our connection has been restored to normal.
Normal. You need him again?
Let me see what happens if I do this one. I've done this one and the other one, so I'm going to do this one.
I'll take the help. I was turning my brain inside out.
That is exceptionally inaccurate.
Well, it felt like it. Didn't it, Sarah?
The Nexus leaders are waiting, Pathfinder.
Duty calls. Better not keep them waiting.
It never ends.
Oh my gosh. I put crazy in. Zap must have died and been wore out at the end because I kept bringing him up, but he must have wore out because normally what happens is, or either my game's not glitching anymore, I'll have to go back and scrub through. Normally what happens is if Zap made it and was active at the end of a battle, what the game had been doing was then putting Zap, they would just, I don't know, I guess, what's the appropriate terminology? They would spawn him, I guess, in the next video, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. Like, he'd be on the Tempest with me, he'd be here. So let me do this, and yeah, I don't, I mean, there's a lot of these things, boy, yeah, now. I did this in the other video, it took some time. Also, oh no, wait, you just talked to Sarah. So, if you go over and say something, it's probably going to trigger
The
something.
decision isn't yours.
Neither is it
That you
yours.
could wait
That
to
is the point,
talk about
isn't it?
later.
Pathfinder, you're late.
Save the cluster, straight back to work. I get it.
It must seem like that, but this wouldn't be possible without you.
As outposts become colonies, the cluster needs its own voice, a true council.
And while I maintain that it is premature, we must nominate an interim ambassador to represent concerns outside the Nexus. Or rather, you must nominate someone.
Let's do this.
Interim ambassador? To what and for who?
To the Nexus. The eventual goal was always a galactic council, but Meridian has accelerated concerns.
An Ark has landed. The vaults may make outposts self-sufficient, and we can't claim to represent a sovereign Angara. An interim ambassador would represent concerns outside the Nexus, until elections when we can all step aside.
At the appropriate time.
I've done this one before. Why put this on me? I'm going to see what happens if I do this one.
If this person is supposed to represent people, shouldn't the people have a say?
That is precisely why we need your backing.
We can't impose a vote on the Angara. Or even Kadara. Eladin? Won't happen.
But you've acted for everyone. If you endorse a name, some may disagree, but they will trust it as a starting point.
Someone to speak for Helios.
I put forward Pathfinder Reka. I'd suggest you, but someone might think you killed the Archon to elevate yourself. We can't allow the appearance of that. But Reka keeps the position and timeline in the Nexus family.
I've done... Hold on. I wonder what happens if I speak to this. I wonder what happens.
Meridian doesn't mean done. Catter's still out there. A Pathfinder is the obvious choice for stability. For us.
But hardly the empowering one.
Same old bullshit.
I'm gonna go through all of them to see what it... see what happens here.
If we want stability, maybe we should ensure the Krogan stay. What if it was Morda?
You are out of your mind.
It's definitely unorthodox.
I think. Hold on, let's just go around kind of
Help define the process. It's their right. Plus, the Moshai would help solidify relations.
We're already partnered, thanks to your efforts against the Rokar.
All the more reason to focus on our own issues.
It feels like the original intent was to give that voice to the outposts. August Bradley's a proven leader.
On a considerably smaller scale.
It's hard to fail with so much military support on EO.
That's the thing. I set up a military outpost on EOS through this one. My first playthrough that I didn't record, I did a science one. And then I did a military one on this one for the playthrough. I just wanted to see what was going to be different, and the answer is nothing. Not a thing. Just a little bit of dialogue. Like, nothing really changes. I was like, what was the big deal then? What was the big deal, BioWare? Okay, so I did Moshai in the last one. And this is supposed to be the emotional one. I'm going to do Bradley in this one. See, I've done Morta before. My first playthrough, I chose Morta, and it was a nightmare. I don't know why. I guess you can have a Pathfinder as a spokesperson for the Nexus. That does, this does kind of make sense the more I think about it. Because Bradley's already the mayor of EOS, and the Solarians don't have a homeworld, and so they have to speak for the Nexus. But Tan's already in a position. He just wants another Solarian. I said I was going to do Bradley. I don't even think it matters, because I don't even know when they're going to do another Mass Effect Andromeda, if BioWare's going to do it, and if I'd be able to port any of this over anywhere. Anyway, so I could probably just do... Man. See, but What's-Her-Face won't like this. That's going to get between the Solarians and the Krogan. It's going to seem like a power shift. I'm going to do Bradley. I'll stick with Bradley.
This representative should be one of the people actually doing the work. First outpost, first ambassador. Bradley's my choice.
Safe enough. Nothing disruptive for Meridian's opening day.
Something by the book, for once.
Alright, so that's vanilla. Basically, plain chocolate, plain vanilla. That's right up the middle.
Good. This decision, the policy and protocol, that's not what your victory was about. There's more to life than this.
Alright. Can't get in here, right?
Integration of Hyperion systems is ongoing. Our SAM node will be accessible on return visits to Meridian.
Return visits to Meridian. So I can keep playing this and go to Meridian. So there's other stuff I haven't seen. That's interesting. Alright, let me talk to the 10 people and get this in the video.
Ryder, enjoying the fruits of your labor? You deserve it.
No, not
Thanks,
now.
Callow.
The Tempest is getting some much-needed service. I thought I'd leave them to it. But I wouldn't miss the big day. Meridian looks so different out of the cockpit. I think I understand better why you do what you do.
Oh, really? Oh, well then. Let's,
Thinking of trading in your pilot's chair for some muddy boots?
Not even slightly. I know what I'm good for. I don't pretend to understand everything, but Meridian must have opened a lot of doors. Not all of them safe. I want you to know that it'll be my privilege to keep flying you to them.
no, now that I think about it, I didn't continue playing this. I really didn't. So if you leave here and go to, like, Kadara for something, some mission you didn't complete or wherever, you get to come back to Meridian? Like, dude, I want to see that. Like, I never thought... I might do some videos where I keep going beyond this point, actually. Let me do this.
It means a
Keep
lot
this
that
the
you want
same.
to stick with us, Callow.
Of course. And keeping my ship is a plus. I've learned a lot from you, Ryder. And Gil. Though, please don't tell him that. Things will change now. But that's all right. Nothing's ever really lost.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Oh. The Asian lady who looks like Captain Dunn, sort of, with the Korean name.
Up straight, everyone. This is the
Or
guest of
Korean
honor.
type name.
Like you have to tell anyone that.
Hunter, this is our opening. Let there be some sense of ceremony.
As I was about to say, hello, Pathfinder. I am Chief of Operations, Iora Pile.
Second Wave Placements Officer, Darlavas Hyperion.
Hunter Carey, Reconstruction.
Alright, let's go clockwise this time.
Iora Pillay, you're in charge of Meridian?
That's a big statement. I will oversee the
Actually, I'm
operations
going
and establishment of our
counterclockwise,
port.
sort of.
Exploration and
clock.
study of the interesting substructure will be handled by Initiative R&D. I'm told that may take lifetimes. We'll ensure that we have them. That's what I trained for.
Because if I was going in a clockwise fashion, it'd be left or right. I would have started with that dude from Reconstruction. I don't even know why this is important to me right now. I don't know why.
Darlavas Hyperion, Placements Officer?
As our developments in the
It's a
cluster
real
grow
thing.
more sophisticated, proper matching of sleeper and assignment will be vital. My mission is to ensure compatibility and fulfillment.
When are you changing your name to Vast Meridian?
I keep Vas Hyperion to honor the ship that brought us here, as my godparents would want.
Just saying we're staying.
Please forgive Hunter. He is an ass.
He is an ass.
Hunter Kelly, can I get some clarification on Reconstruction?
Sure thing. I'm tasked with turning this once proud vessel into the future proud human capital.
It's more complicated than that.
No, it's a structural and organizational nightmare. Which is job security, which is perfect. Come back in a year. This'll be a galactic hub. You won't know where the Hyperion ends and Meridian begins.
This is the first I've heard of the term second wave.
It isn't literal. There have been several groups deployed for outposts. Second wave is about the staged evolution of the initiative.
First wave out of cryo, structural support and generalists. Food and fences. Second wave is organizational. Less generalists, more specialists.
More paperwork.
It's needed to rapidly advance. I'm not spending a generation on the range.
Yes, well, nice to see you.
Sounds like Meridian is in good hands.
I can only read the reports of how you brought us this opportunity, but rest assured, we will not waste it.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Aye, what they said.
Well, thank you all. Time to get chips. Why are there no chips in space? Seeing no snacks. It's disturbing. Jal, what do you know about chips?
Ready for anything. So, this is how you all party.
No.
Hmm? Pretty tame, but don't tell the host I said that.
Said this before, no.
It's amazing, though. You accomplished the inconceivable. I'm grateful to be part of it.
No, I'm grateful. I couldn't have asked for a better team. We created this together.
And exactly what it is, what it may become, I can't even imagine. To think that when we met, the Angara and your initiative struggled to find trust.
The way we arrived on Aya was over the top. You know, uninvited and on fire.
Agreed.
Guess it worked out okay.
Ryder, the Angara will never forget how you saved the Moshai. But more than that, we'll never forget how you fought the Ket beside us. How we destroyed the Archon. Meridian is a new beginning for your people and mine. Together.
New beginnings. That's what I came to Helios for.
And what I dreamed of. Yes.
What?
New beginnings. So, let's get to it.
Well, that was significantly different, I guess. Like the other one, he says something about a fairy tale, and then Jal goes, "You can't keep from making a joke" or something.
Arc Hyperion, departed Milky Way 2185, arrived Andromeda 2819.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do all
Current
this.
status recorded as Meridian.
Well, narrator guy is getting work.
Please select a topic.
All right, so I'm gonna do Meridian integration,
The transformation of Arc Hyperion into Port Meridian continues both above and below the surface. This includes the planned integration of Initiative and Remnant technologies, pending further research. Port Meridian is currently powered by repurposed Tantalus drive cores, which require the frequent discharge of static energy. This causes a unique visual phenomena during Meridian's night cycle that has been dubbed Aurora Meridiani.
I'm gonna do this one.
Arc Hyperion has been declared a monument to those who lost their lives in service of the Initiative. A plaque has been placed at the highest point of the Hyperion superstructure. It reads, "We turned our backs upon a dwindling star to chase a dawn beyond our childhood's end."
Really? Beyond childhood's end. As in the crazy demonic science fiction story that was written back in the 50s. Childhood's End. Where the devil comes to Earth. I never noticed that before. In the guise of an alien and like destroys everybody or something. Like, are you serious? You know what? I'm logging off. I really don't think that was just a coincidence either, because there's a lot of pagan philosophies in BioWare and a lot of,
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Yeah, thank you. I'm checking emails. And, what is this? And a lot of transhumanism and...
You're why we're here.
Okay. So let's see what Cora has to say.
There you are.
And here you are. Lucky us.
How's Sarah?
Much better.
There might be 2 riders around soon. Imagine. The Hyperion's forming scientific teams. Gotta start studying what we have. I may have helped them organize.
I'll tell you what Sarah's doing. She's sleeping, like she's done for the other 89% of this game. Let's do this.
It's what you do. Meridian won't know what hit it.
And we should think about what's next. This is a new cradle for humanity. That's a big idea. Bigger than I'd imagined. So maybe building those teams was smart. Small steps to understand all this. Until we're at the top of the mountain.
And seeing the next horizon.
Can't deny it. I'm game for more. With so much power in our hands, you think it'll be okay?
Okay, let's do this.
They've got us to keep watch. Your smarts, my irresistible charm.
You can't fix every problem with charm, sweetheart.
I can try.
Oh, that's right. This is what he says. It's kind of
I
boring.
know I can't resist you. I'm just concerned for everyone else. Everything Meridian could do.
I did this one last time. I'm going to do this one.
Small steps, like you said. There's no rush to figure all this out.
Right. If nothing else, Meridian gives us time. Whatever happens, you gave everyone an incredible gift. Nice job, Pathfinder.
They did a much better job animating eyes. I remember, was it the character Ashley? Her eyes, they never quite got her eyes right. Like, she had the weirdest, like, eye movement sometimes. It's like, where are your eyeballs going? Huh, Ashley?
Pathfinder, I'm told there will soon be a new voice representing Helios.
None other of your leaders claiming to know what we need.
It was an impossible choice, Ephra. There's no name that would represent everyone. Though the one chosen definitely represents someone. Don't they, Pathfinder?
No one's pretending this is ideal, but it's a start.
That's irrelevant. Things started long before any of you arrived. The only important question is, what will continue? Higher of GX's, Pathfinder. To better tomorrows.
Alright, so now they're upset because I didn't choose the Moshai. So they kind of try to make it seem like the Moshai is the logical intergalactic choice.
They were wrong.
But, so she's upset.
Pathfinder, kept a seat for you, in your planet. That's not getting less weird. About time Meridian got a proper grand opening. We all need this. Heard Sarah woke up. How's she doing?
Let's try this. I did this one last time, I think. I'll do this.
She'd be angry if I said anything but great. Which means, great.
Stubborn as hell. I hear it runs in the family. Hey, know who I just talked to? A second wave technician, fresh out of cryo. Just had his first sunrise in Andromeda. He couldn't stop crying.
Just him?
Must be something going around. Maybe you're the carrier. It's really feeling like home, you know? Finally. They haven't given you 5 minutes alone since the fight. Have you had a chance to let it sink in?
I'm gonna do this one this time.
There's so much here. It'll be years before we even know where to start.
Don't need starters. Starters are a dime a dozen. We need finishers. And we have the best. I'm looking at you, Pathfinder Rider. The whole galaxy is. Cheers.
So, Tan says he's gonna let me stick around and help with the...
Hey, Ryder.
I'm gonna do this one and see what they say.
You ready to get going? We've still got a lot to do.
You know me, I'm always raring to go. Oh, she's all grown up, leaving home, doesn't need me anymore.
That'll be the day. We'll handle my deals on this end while I'm gone.
I still like doing this one, do you?
Seeing you two in cahoots makes me all misty.
You know this is your fault, right? Helping us along? Helios has really turned into the fresh start I wanted. In so many ways. And now with Meridian, we're really going to make this place ours. I can't wait. You know where to find me when you're ready.
Pathfinder, here.
Oh yeah, this thing. Get rid of these emails. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's not that many over here. Comet Studio Studies. Oh.
So glad you're up and around. I have important news for you.
There always is.
Yes, discoveries every day, but this is something we've been waiting for. Listen.
Okay, that is... Let's do this.
So, white noise?
Sorry, Sam. Active filtering. Initiative Protocol Alpha Alpha to the screen.
Protocol what?
Processing.
Repeating. This is the Ark Kira Sia. The situation is not under control. Note and avoid until further updates. Repeating.
Is that?
The Quarian Ark. And Elcor, Drell, Volus? Hanar, I think. That's some delicate business, putting Hanar in stasis. Point is, they're still out there. The Keela Sia wasn't destroyed.
Alright, I did You're Sure About this last time, and they kept it hush-hush. I'm going to see if I do this and say, let's tell everyone. See what he says.
That's fantastic news. We need to report this right away.
It's good news, but it bounced too many times to trace and...
Oh.
That's not a distress call. It's a warning to keep away from wherever they are.
Whatever's happening, they don't want to be found yet. We have to trust their Pathfinder.
All we can do is wait.
Hi, Ryder.
Oh, I thought I ran. I was about to say, did I do talk to veteran?
Kid.
Old man?
This place is something else.
It is.
It's just another starting line. Where we go from here is on us.
Well, damn, you were listening to me after all.
Through all the creaking of your old bones.
I sent out what's left of the Macmore scouts. Nearly drowned me in reports until I pointed them at Tan. Told him to be extra wordy just for him.
He'll love that.
He wanted the job, he can have the reports. It's not over, you know. There'll be more Ket and whatever else is waiting out there.
Whatever happens, we'll be ready for it.
Pathfinder and crew ready to take on the galaxy, huh? They won't know what hit them.
Alright, so that's 6 of 10. Is that correct? Suvi, PB, Gil. Who's missing? Because it's Suvi, PB. Oh, Lexi. I haven't talked to Lexi. Is she in here? Is that her on the other side of the room? There's
Heading
PB.
groundside?
I think Lexi's on the other side of the room.
Meridian, huh? I see it every day, and I'm still amazed. We're really starting to put down roots. It's wonderful. Did I tell you? The team's working with the Angara to set up a joint research body.
How super duper.
That sounds exciting.
I know, I can't wait. Us helping them helping us. Can you imagine what we could accomplish? I'm getting all misty just thinking about it.
Joint research body cooperation with the Angara? You're planning a party, right?
Of course. Nothing builds a team like a good whiskey and a laugh. You'd better show up, Ryder. We wouldn't be here if not for you.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Yeah, okay.
Hiya. Oh, good. You're here. Maybe the festivities can finally begin. Don't like sitting on my ass. Places to see, people to go. You know what I mean. Well, let's get this show on the road. Meridian looks great, but, you know, been there, done that.
Hey, this was a big accomplishment. It's important to enjoy it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of us. Helios is changing, and will be for a long time. I'm just antsy. Don't want to miss a thing. Oh, I almost forgot. The device we got out of the volcano? Gil thinks it might someday allow me to program real personality into Pock and Zap.
That's all I need. A robot cracking wise while I'm in a firefight.
Oh, you're always so serious. Enjoy the moment. We're here to celebrate, remember?
Look who's talking, Miss Bissale.
Just keeping you on your toes. For now, you're right. The galaxy isn't going anywhere. Let's have some fun.
Alright, yeah, they're dancing. I'll go with this.
Still standing?
Still standing.
Then I did my job. Somehow. Nothing more need be said.
See.
I'll remember that the next time you chew me out for getting hurt.
So will I, Ryder. So will I.
Alright. And then there's... Oops.
Is that really the Pathfinder?
What does this look like? Does he dance better than Shepard? Did they
Let's get
program
out there,
dancing?
huh?
I wasn't gonna do... Wait, is he dancing with somebody? No, it's the same thing. It's hilarious. I love it.
Hiya.
I absolutely love it. All the commander, leader people dance the same. I love it. There's nothing
I didn't
changed.
order.
I don't know, that was a little different.
Hey, Ryder.
Order what?
Jill is walking the walk. The procedure took. I'm gonna be a dad.
Congratulations.
I'm thinking Mary if it's a girl, Deanne if it's a boy. Mary, Deanne, Mary Deanne. Pretty cool, right?
Jill might have something to say about that.
Oh, right. Note to self. Bounce names off Jill. So, this is supposed to be a celebration, right? You getting used to any of this yet? Meridian? The dream becoming a reality?
No, I do this.
It's a lot to take in. I'm still in the pinching myself phase.
Well, I'm sure everyone here would be happy to line up and give you a pinch. But so you know, I've got the Tempest topped out and ready. You want to blow this hot dog stand? Just say the word. Callow's out there somewhere, time one on. If we're really sneaky, he won't even notice we're gone.
Who's flying then? You?
Why the hell not? I'm a quick study. How hard can it be?
You better get this nonsense out of your system in the next 9 months, you know.
Little Mary's gonna have a fun dad.
Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else to... Let me guess. All this is locked. You know, I bet you
Glad to have
can't really come back to Meridian. I don't know. Would that have been in... I don't know. I'll have to see. If that would have been in DLC or like what? Like, I don't understand. Talking about they're integrating systems and... It'd be crazy if you couldn't get back in this.
Hiya.
I've never talked to someone... Oh, there's data pad over here. You know what? I want to talk to somebody.
What does this mean, Sam?
The language is imprecise, or perhaps too precise, but the potential capacity of Meridian is clear.
Unlimited.
Alright, so what are you saying, BT?
I'll be ready whenever you're done with the party.
Alright. What does CB say?
This place is incredible. I really want to delve into its inner workings, but we haven't got clearance yet. I think they're afraid us mucking around might cause Meridian to drop out of the sky or something.
Alright, so it sounds like it's...
Heading groundside?
It's chatter. That's just, what does Drax say?
Got a job. Ryder, you're right, it'll be fun.
Yeah, okay, it's just more of that. Alright, that's it, because there's really nothing else to this. Let me see if there's any more data pads around.
Hi, Ryder.
Liam, Vetra.
It's overwhelming.
Where in the world is Cora? Oh my god, she's over here?
If you're expecting a pat on the back, you're going to be disappointed.
Unless I get it. I want to see what happens if I say this.
All right. I'll settle for a hug.
How does your crew stand you?
Some people find me endearing. Charming, even.
More like insufferable. But you do get results.
That was dangerously close to a pat on the back.
You're hearing things.
Alright, so is that it? No data pads up here? You know, in the end, I'm actually, considering I had two unfortunate choices I really didn't want to deal with. I'm actually glad I chose Sloane instead of Reyes.
Good. You're back. Good to see you.
Okay, so yeah, this... What? I'm curious, is the Moshai still bitter? You still bitter?
I don't know where to start.
What the...
But I can.
Pathfinder.
Get out of here, yes. They kept her bitter. She's just so bitter.
Open data, always.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Specialist Ren G. She's so bitter. Alright. Most bitter thing I've seen in I don't know how long. She's got her bitter beer face on. She's bitter. So I guess the best ending, if they had come out, if they'd had a plan to fast track a Mass Effect Andromeda 2, would have been to choose the Moshai, I'm guessing.
Making a quiet exit?
They need some better other characters, though. They need better everything. Male characters, female characters. I don't know what to... I'm going to keep this one.
Figured I'd leave before...
They got more aliens than people, I think.
No one needs to see that.
I expect that honesty is part of what draws them to you. I tried to think of a way to honor what you did. Some protocol. There isn't one. Your father invented this rule, but you defined it.
Let's do this one.
This is great and all, but it feels weird to be on a ship that isn't moving. We're explorers. There's more to see out there. Let's go find it.
I'm going to stop this here and then clear out this. Actually, no, there's something. Hold on. There's something he says. Oops. Let me see something.
Sam, that's...
100% viability on all known UNCs, Pathfinder. Please access the Tempest VidCon for an important update.
Tempest VidCon? All right.
I wanted to get this in the video. I don't know what this is. That's the thing. I really don't. This is kind of cool that they put this in here.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I bet I do.
Lexi, I hear Sarah's doing well.
She's healing. Not as fast as she'd like, of course.
Think how much we'll get done with 2 riders.
I can't wait to see Ephra's face when he learns there's another one.
Huh? What's that? What is this?
There's a new task because we hit 100% viability?
It is a significant milestone, Pathfinder. Preparations have been made for some time.
I need to know if there's another expectation because of this.
Updating objectives. You have a high priority destination.
At Habitat 7, what's going on?
I have been instructed to not reveal mission parameters. Don't be late, Pathfinder.
Is that even a real thing? I thought the game was seriously over when you hit 100% viability. I've never even heard of this. Alright, well, I'm going to end this here. Matter of fact, I may even put that again. That's a good beginning in the next video. So what I'm going to do is not... I'm going to ignore you because you keep doing that to me, Mass Effect, BioWare. Hold on, let's see if I can get a... Nah, I guess not. There's no auto saves. All these manuals. Oh, well, you know what? It's... Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, this is just showing my manual saves. Alright, so let's do this. I would like to get that in the video as I head to Habitat 7. I don't know what it is. It's the bones of your father, Ryder. I don't even know. It doesn't make sense. I don't even know why I'm actually taking the time to walk back up here to this place. It's just, for some reason, this seems like the appropriate place to end this.
Ryder does lead us to interesting places.
Think there's anywhere more interesting than Meridian?
If there is, we'll find out.
Alright. Alright, I'm totally turning this off now. I bet this is like a solid 40 minutes of like nothing but talking and dialogue. Let's go ahead and kill it. But I wanted this for close, 37 and 45.